Do y'all have social batteries? Oh my god. I asked that question because, Christmas is here. Happy holidays. It's the 29th. Christmas is over. I asked that question because my family's in town. And as much as I love my family, I can only talk to them for like 2 hours before I'm exhausted. I feel like a conversation with them is like navigating through a minefield, bro. Oh my goodness. And I love them. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying it again, maybe 3 times now. I love them. Like, interestingly enough, hi, by the way, it's your boy Loui. Hope you're David. Well, you feel as well. Interestingly enough, after I said that I felt like I had to be Tribe Loui, like when I hang out in the Discord, I talked to a couple people in Emmy. I don't know if y'all know who Emmy is. They're an admin, and it was their birthday. Like, by the time I get this video up, today's the 28th. It's their birthday today, so happy birthday, Emmy. Hope you have a very, very good one, and I hope to see you have many more birthdays until you're like 604. Emmy brought up a point, and after acknowledging it, I kind of let go of that idea of always having to be entertaining for the tribe. I can just be me, just be normal, and that's completely fine. Like, I don't always have to be Tribe Loui. I can just be Jonathan, hanging out with the community. You feel me? And once I realized that, I kind of stopped having so much fear about like having to maintain an image in front of y'all. I can just chill. And it's an incredibly like relaxing feeling. I ain't gonna cap to you. But none of that matters right now. All that to say, I'm happy to be here. Y'all make me relaxed. I don't have to put up a front with y'all. I'll be chilling. It's been a couple weeks since we fell into the Boracity magazine rabbit hole. You feel me? The beautiful, industrious, illustrious, voluptuous. No. Throwing that word in there. I mean, they might be voluptuous. I don't know if it's a girl or a dude. How can dudes be voluptuous? I don't know nothing about army TikTok. Apparently, a couple of my videos run around on TikTok, and I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on there. Is army TikTok different than Twitter army? I don't know. And I can't really say that YouTube army is different than Twitter army, because most of the people that's part of the tribe on YouTube is also following me on Twitter. So, you know what I'm saying? Folks is connected for real, for real. You need to be drinking that agua. You feel me? And when I give out compliments to you, I don't want to hear about, oh, I'm in bed looking rough. I'm on a toilet taking a shit. I don't care. Say thank you and keep it pushing. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be loud because it's like 3 in the morning, bro. I don't know. I woke up, my brain was like, we should record. Disclaimer for reaction channels. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Wait, hold on. Let me read. Some reaction channels watched my army YouTube is a mess video and were confused and judgmental because it was an instructional video for army, not a video essay. By the way, everybody, when I watch Boracity magazine, I don't take her word as law. You feel me? I understand that like it's still her opinion. However, I have to respect the amount of work that's put into these types of videos because it's not easy. So don't think I'm accepting everything as is, even though from what I'm seeing, she ain't spitting nothing but facts. That late ass boom. I take everything I see on the internet nowadays with a grain of salt, so don't worry. Your tribe leader isn't gullible. On God. This video will be the same. I'll talk about the fandom goals and plans overall. Very boring stuff. Well, it's not boring. So please do not react to this video if you are not an army-centric channel. Am I an army-centric channel? You will be confused and you won't enjoy the video. But I enjoyed the army YouTube is a mess video. I made a similar disclaimer in another video and one reactor did not care despite me asking nicely to not react to it. So if you still react to this video, please make sure it falls under transformative content copyright laws. Thank you and see you in the next video essay. I don't know if I am transformative enough, I ain't gonna lie. And also, you should name drop that reactor. I ain't trying to start beef. I'm just curious, you feel me?
ARMY is known to be one of the most, if not the most, powerful music fandom in the world. This is because we've been able to organize ourselves very quickly and produce effective results. Just look at the fandom's story. BTS's globalization was in great part because of their presence on Twitter. Their Twitter engagement gave them their first Western award, which encouraged other K-pop groups to seek Twitter engagement as well. Thanks to this organization on Twitter, ARMY gave importance to YouTube. This did not only give BTS a lot of YouTube records, but it also started an era of ARMY YouTube who helped increase the fandom through funny compilations and introduction videos. Then ARMY studied how Spotify streams work, so BTS's numbers on Spotify started rising, prompting K-pop companies to also seek Spotify presence. Then ARMY studied how the Billboard charts work, making BTS rise their position every year, and eventually giving them all their #1 songs. And as you can tell, the Billboard charts are K-pop's biggest priority right now, so ARMY has definitely adapted to many platforms.
Yeah.
However, the TikTok era started 3 years ago, and in my opinion, we have not really figured it out. This is an extreme disadvantage because TikTok should be an easy platform to go viral for a fandom this big. So in this video, I'll try to explain in what exactly TikTok can help us, how we are currently sabotaging ourselves, and what we should be doing instead. Believe me when I tell you, it's so easy that I'm kind of mad it's taking us this long. I like to categorize an artist's audience in 2 types: active listeners and passive listeners. Active listeners include the artist's fans, as well as people who may not consider themselves fans, but who do listen to the artist regularly. In the case of BTS, it would be ARMY, BTS, regular listeners, and K-pop fans. Although regular listeners and K-pop fans tend to only listen to the promoted singles, they still listen to BTS every time they are reminded of their existence. They know who BTS are, and listen to at least their biggest songs. These type of listeners are reflected on their number of followers and their overall streams. On the other hand, passive listeners are the general public who only knows an artist because of their most mainstream songs. As soon as the trend passes, they're most probably going to fully stop listening to the artist. These type of listeners are reflected on the artist's number of monthly listeners. So for example, BTS has 71 million followers, but they have 30 million monthly listeners at the moment. This is because BTS has a lot of fans, but they don't have a lot of the general public, especially not now when they are on hiatus. Compare these numbers to The Weeknd, who has 104 million monthly listeners, but only 74 million followers. His number of loyal listeners is similar to BTS's number of loyal listeners, but his biggest advantage is that he has a lot of the general public's momentary attention. Now you can get this general public and increase your monthly listeners in many ways. The most notorious one is by appearing on Spotify's own curated playlist like Today's Top Hits, which doesn't always show today's top hits. It sometimes shows songs no one is listening to, but that Spotify mysteriously decides to push, allegedly. You can conclude how they choose these songs. The other common way is to have a song go viral on TikTok.
I like that, Boracity. Come here. That money really talk, huh? I'm trying to tell you, but I don't know nothing. Say it again, Boracity. She didn't even say nothing. She let the sound effect talk for her. I like that. Okay, I don't like the fact that it's so late, bruh. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It has to be.
You can conclude how they choose these songs. The other common way is to have a song go viral on TikTok. Again, having a popular TikTok song is not necessarily going to increase fandom. TikTok trends are exactly that, trends. They can create some fans, but most times it's not going to be this way. Here's an example of the general public recognizing only BTS's TikTok hits, but not being fans themselves.
Do you listen to K-pop at all?
No, not at all. Never.
By the general public and sadly stopped by fans, did end up helping at least a little with streams and monthly listeners, but not with creating fans. Here's a non-BTS related example. When songs by Ice Spice started going viral on TikTok, her monthly listeners were reaching 40 million. But as the trend passes, you can notice the monthly listeners going down. This number will continue to decrease. until she releases another TikTok hit or chooses the Today's Top Hits strategy like Dua Lipa is doing right now. Her latest song is not doing well in any platform, but she somehow is still on the Today's Top Hits.
Who the hell is Dua Lipa though?
There are labels that invest.
Hey, no shade to any lit fans. I don't know if her fans are called lit fans. I just made that up. I don't know nothing. I just don't know who Dua Lipa is. You feel me? Who is that? I sound like I'm trying to throw shade. I promise I'm not. Look at me. Believe me, please.
She somehow is still on the Today's Top Hits playlist. This is why there are labels that invest millions of dollars on TikTok hidden promotion. They sell a story of an organic TikTok hit when in reality they planted the song on the platform and the general public just follow what they thought was a real trending song.
Oh.
So since Big Kid, Hive, Geffen Records, or whoever is not paying for Spotify or TikTok like other labels do, allegedly, then BTS's numbers show a closer version of the real number of regular listeners, a closer number of the fans listening to their music. Believe me, most of these streams right now are from ARMYs and regular listeners, not from the general public, much less from the TikTok general public.
Damn.
Actually, there are many TikTok ARMYs who only know the BTS songs that are popular on TikTok. Like this TikTok ARMY account who doesn't know that Namjoon's most popular TikTok song, Closer, is from his Indigo album. But I personally believe that we should still make the general public help us with monthly listeners just like they do with any other artist. This will help BTS increase this number. This is supposed to be the
So sorry, but what the hell is Jack on? What was Jack doing, bro?
general public help us with monthly listeners just like they do with any other artist. This will help
Jack Harlow,
BTS increase this number. This is supposed to be their position in the world. And although it's easy to manipulate, this is a number Spotify prioritizes and that critics recognize as a measure of an artist's popularity. This doesn't mean we stop streaming. The general public cannot replace fandom because they don't stream forever. They are not fans, they are not followers, they just follow trends. But they can make it a ton easier for us to reach our goals. This is because monthly listeners tend to be unique listeners. Unique listeners tend to listen to a song just by curiosity one time. A high number of unique listeners can help our filtering rate decrease. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, filtering is bad. Filtering means streams not being counted for the charts. So in a few words, the more non-fans join us, the higher the points BTS will get on the charts. One stream a month from the general public is enough to help increase monthly listeners. So at least for now, let's focus on momentary interest because it does work. Whenever there's a BTS song going viral on TikTok, you will find the general public on the comment section of the music video. But most importantly, going viral on TikTok means more overall streams for BTS across every platform. ARMY as a fandom does well on YouTube and Spotify, but we don't do very well on other streaming platforms because we concentrate our efforts on what we know and on what will give us immediate results. But having viral songs on TikTok will have unimaginable results. Viral TikTok songs will help increase BTS's numbers on all platforms, including Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon, and Tidal, which are very popular with the general public, but not necessarily with ARMY. These numbers are vital for Billboard, global radio, popularity, and although the Academy doesn't want to admit it, they love giving Grammys to TikTok hits. For the ones who say that BTS doesn't need this, remember that global undeniable recognition is BTS's next big step in pop culture. And by Jimin's
These niggas look so cool, bro.
BTS's career is not even halfway done yet. So they still have goals they want to accomplish. Think about it like this.
Wow.
For an iconic event like the Super Bowl halftime show, they would need multiple songs that most of the general public recognizes. This is the next step. Undeniable global recognition. Promoting BTS songs on TikTok will help increase the general public's interest in their music, increase their overall numbers, and chart way more easily. It's an easy strategy every mainstream artist takes, but we are doing the opposite. We are not letting the general public help us, and I think we need to change our TikTok influence before BTS comes back in 2025. We have an amazing catalog across 9 names to practice.
Whoa, that sounded incredible. What the fuck was that? What is that? What is even gonna lie to you, that's really testing me. That shit sounded
is the self-sabotage. I think the most frustrating thing about ARMY TikTok is the self-sabotage. With the size of our fandom, multiple BTS songs should have gone viral by now, but every time a song starts getting attention, K-pop fans and some clueless ARMY do things that scare the general public. So here are our 3 main mistakes. Mistake number 1, spam and annoying comments. If someone uses BTS music and the TikTok is not about BTS, don't spam the comment section saying the name of the artist or the song over and over and over again. It's embarrassing and it scares the general public. For example, MTV UK used Like Crazy by Jimin for one of the red carpet videos. The TikTok didn't mention BTS at all, but still, the comment section is full of fans asking the name of the song over and over again, or mentioning the song over and over again. Some are even thanking the account for using the song. This is not helpful at all. If this were a big influencer, they would most probably never use the song again. That's what always happens. They get discouraged.
Is that Jared Leto?
Spamming the comment section.
What the fuck?
Instead,
What?
The comments should look
I'm sorry. What is going on? What is this? For example, if I did TikTok and let's say I don't know anything about BTS, I use a BTS song and all of a sudden my TikTok is blowing up because I use the song, that's gonna make me want to figure out, okay, why is it blowing up? Who the hell is BTS? What's this song? You know what I'm saying? So maybe it could work both ways. Maybe I could be scared of all the attention, or maybe I could use the attention favorably. You feel me? I don't know. I could be wrong though.
At all, but still, the comment section is full of fans asking the name of the song
Jared,
over and over again.
Is he wearing the
or
cat
mentioning
costume?
The song over and over again. Some are even thanking the account for
kinda
using
hard,
the song.
bro.
This is not helpful at all. If this were a big influencer, they would most probably never use the song again. That's what always happens. They get discouraged about people spamming the comment section. Instead, the comments should look like this. They mention the artist appearing on the video, as well as what is happening in
Spamming
the
would get
TikTok.
annoying,
But
I ain't
if
gonna lie.
you want so badly to mention BTS related to the video like this commented, it all comes down to being normal, which is difficult on TikTok because it's apparently full of kids. But I'll still repeat it. Comment normal things. Don't scare the general public. If BTS collaborates with another artist, don't spam the artist with comments about BTS on TikToks that don't even mention BTS. The comment section of this TikTok by The Kid Laroi and Central C is so bad. Why are there so many people asking where is Jungkook? It's annoying and unnecessary. There was also this person who tried to say that these kind of comments are too much and that they should stop asking where Jungkook is. But TikTok armies don't see anything wrong with spamming a comment section. The song is by The Kid Laroi and it features anything
Let me see what
wrong
this
with
says.
spamming a comment section.
You're probably 12, so I can't talk to someone with zero common sense. Okay, TikTok police, I asked where he was once. That was like pointless. I ain't gonna cat to you, bro.
The song is by The Kid Laroi and it
That person
features
said
both
nothing, like-
Jungkook and Central C. This TikTok is about Central C, so don't make it weird. The Kid Laroi ended up releasing more TikToks with Jungkook than with Central C. But even if he didn't, there was no need to be this annoying. This is the attitude that scares the general public and prevents them from using the song. Also, don't do the same with influencers or random TikTok accounts that use a BTS song. I remember that there was this big TikTok account that used Jungkook's 3D song a couple of times simply because it was a rising trending song. He just used the audio as background music, but so many people were on his comment section asking him if he was ARMY. Please don't do that. If you really want to know, one comment with a bunch of likes is enough for them to notice and maybe respond.
Yeah.
But for a song to be popular, the influencers should not be scared away. For a song to be popular, there has to be comments about the actual TikTok. So influencers use the audio many times. So stop with this type of comments. Focus on the actual TikTok. Mistake number 2, the BTS related.
I ain't gonna lie, that's facts. If I make a video and everybody's just talking about the song in the video and not anything that I've done in the video, I'll be like, well, damn, fuck me then. It don't matter. Y'all clearly don't give a damn about me. Let's see what y'all care about. Imagine, like, I didn't like BTS. So many people would be mad at me. I don't give a damn. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real regardless of who it is, bro. That's my promise to you. you. And it's not because I'm a real nigga, even though I am. It's just because, bro, this music shit mean too much to me. I already told y'all what the story is. Yeah, I know, bro. I like this though. Continue, Boracity. I'm interested. This is very interesting. I ain't gonna cap.
Comments. Focus on the actual TikTok. Mistake number 2, the BTS related hashtags.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles.
Using any hashtags related to BTS are important to make armies find your TikTok, but you need to know when to use them. Actually, there are some people, part of the general public, who block K-pop related hashtags because they click not interested. Others don't block hashtags, but they ignore K-pop related TikToks, and the algorithm stops recommending them TikToks with the K-pop hashtags. So if you're making a TikTok that is specifically for ARMY, use the BTS hashtags. But if you're making a regular TikTok and want to use a BTS song, try to avoid these hashtags. It's better to use hashtags related to the actual video. This is the most effective way to make the general public listen to BTS songs on their TikToks For You page. And if they keep listening to the same song from multiple TikToks that are not about BTS, then they will recognize the song as a trending song and they'll start using it on their TikToks. Mistake number 3, the dance challenges. Let's be realistic. Most BTS's choreographies are too difficult to become TikTok trends. So naturally, influencers will create their own TikTok dances. Sometimes it's similar to the original, but other times it's not. And when it's not, the responses are always the same. I thought this was a joke, you don't even know BTS. As a fan, I find this offensive, this is embarrassing. Stop ruining the trends. Like and Blood, Sweat and Tears became unexpectedly popular on TikTok with dances that are not part of the original choreographies. So if big influencers or small influencers or anyone creates a new easy choreography, let them. This is how TikTok trends work, and if you discourage them, there will never be a massive BTS trend. I will never forget when Lil Huddy, who has
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, it's just me. Some of these TikTok trends look a little weird. I'm very accepting of a lot of things, you feel me? I feel like that's one of the core tenets of being the tribe leader: acceptance, understanding. But I accept and understand, but I can't deny that some of this shit, yeah, like it just don't look good.
So if big influencers or small influencers or anyone creates a new easy choreography, let them. This is how TikTok trends work, and if you discourage them, there will never be a massive BTS trend. I will never forget when Lil Huddy, who has 30 million followers, was making BTS TikToks with easy dances, and he received so much backlash for it. Such a wasted opportunity. What's worse is that everyone was like, oops, we shouldn't.
But what is he doing though? Like,
such a wasted opportunity. What's worse is that everyone was like, oops, we shouldn't have done that, only because he ended up being an actual fan.
Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jang Hansuk, Park Jimin, Kim Taeyang, Jang Jungkook, BTS.
But fan or not, he.
What? Oh shit! All of a sudden, he just got a little cooler. Oh no! Did I just fall into that same trap Boracity was talking about? But like, bro, his dance was like crazy, like.
Making BTS TikToks with easy dances, and he received so much backlash for it. Such
I ain't saying nothing no more.
Opportunity. What's worse is that everyone was like, oops, we shouldn't have done that, only because he ended up being an actual fan.
Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jang Hansuk, Park Jimin, Kim Taeyang, Jang Jungkook, BTS.
But
yeah, he is. He's there. He's there.
He is a big TikToker who is just doing a normal TikTok dance. I'm begging you to please let them do their little silly dances. Even if they are not fans, they are helping BTS's songs go viral, while we, the fans, stop them. This shouldn't be this way. Even though it's just a B-side, Like became so popular on TikTok that it surpassed the promoted singles from this album, including their debut song. So let the influencers do their thing. Even BTS joined the trend, so believe me, it's fine. It's not disrespectful. It's how TikTok trends work.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. That's kind of a stretch. I just think it looks a little silly, but who am I? I can't dance. You feel me? So TikTokers, do not come for my head top. Getting mad at me would be like getting mad at an uncoordinated deer. You feel me? Uncoordinated, inebriated deer. I wonder if I could make my eyes look like one. Oh God. Oh my goodness, that hurt. If I could make my vision separate, would I be able to see like in different angles? That's fascinating. Can people do that?
Why are you the way that you are?
I feel like we can. Chop, can people's eyes go this way? And be honest, I don't want you to sugarcoat anything. I need my eyes to go this way. How do I make that happen? Please let me know. Thank you. What? Why did I look up? Y'all are right here. Okay, bro, whatever.
It's fine. It's not disrespectful. It's how TikTok trends work.
If you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D.
So instead of doing everything that I just talked about, we should be doing this instead. Number 1, comments. Hateful comments about BTS are unavoidable, especially when K-pop fans notice a BTS song going viral and try to promote their favorite artist, or even invent fake names so the general public won't know that it's a BTS song. It's pretty pathetic. So please find the comments by K-pop stans and the comments by annoying BTS fans by interacting with comments about the actual video. Remember that it's easier for us to do this because we are more people. So just comment anything you want about the actual TikTok. Literally anything. Now, if someone asks the name of the song, there's no need to respond 1 million times. One comment is enough. You can like both the original comment and the first response to make this interaction go up and other people see it too. But one time is enough. Don't spam the comment section with the name of the song because the influencer will be annoyed that no one is talking about their actual TikTok and they will never use the song again. I've seen it happen way too many times. So just say anything about the TikTok, like some other comments like you usually would, and move on. Number 2, challenges. I sometimes see K-pop artists create their own dance challenges, and whether they are easy or not, I don't really see any of them truly working. Other K-pop artists doing the challenge doesn't really mean much if these views are not transformed into streams from the general public, because like I said, fans are reflected in the number of followers and streams, and TikTok's effect is reflected in streams and monthly listeners. So don't overthink challenges like K-pop artists do. When a dance or a trend becomes popular, it's almost never a challenge by the artist. For example, 3D sped up version is gaining attention because of these camera glasses, but it doesn't have to be exclusively that. There are also a lot of people who don't have the camera glasses, so they get creative.
I wanna see it in motion in 3D.
So they get
Hey, hold on, that's funny. I don't mind that at all.
creative.
I wanna see it in motion in 3D.
Hey, yeah, I'm trying to see something in 3D.
You always have it.
This is a fun trend anyone can be part of. So don't overthink about complicated challenges that have something to do with the song. This other TikTok uses
I'm sorry, what did she do? What is this?
this is a fun trend and
Did this human just do a 360? Like, hold on.
glasses, so they get creative.
I wanna see it in motion in 3D.
Right.
You always have it.
This is a fun trend anyone can be part of.
Okay. I don't know, bro. I don't want to be too critical of these TikTok superstars, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, to each their own. I ain't trying to judge nobody. We get enough of that online. I'm gonna leave it alone. But whoa.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
You always have it.
This is a fun trend anyone can be part of. So don't overthink about complicated challenges that have something to do with the song. This other TikTok uses one line in English of like crazy in a creative way. Like crazy has nothing to do with food. But
That's
it
good.
still
That's really
works.
good.
Just remember to not use BTS or K-pop related hashtags and to not scare the general public. Because like this comment predicted, they never use the song ever again. Number 3,
Damn.
old songs. Don't be scared of using old songs. I understand when armies try to focus on the new songs, but BTS releases music so constantly that we quickly move our efforts to the next song, and in the end, no song gets to the general public. But TikTok doesn't really care if a song is old or new. Gangnam Style is from 2012 and became a TikTok trending song. Cannibal by Kesha is from 2010 and became a TikTok trending song. Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga is from 2011 and became a TikTok trending song. So much so that her label sent the song to radio 11 years after its release. Think about BTS's Blood, Sweat and Tears from 2016 and Like from 2013 going viral out of nowhere. Don't be scared of promoting the old songs. You can use the old popular singles as well as the old songs that the general public is unfamiliar with. If these old songs become popular, the TikTok audience will most probably recognize them as new BTS songs anyway. Number 4. Don't focus on one song. Another thing about TikTok is that we don't really have to focus on one song. The most popular artists on TikTok have multiple popular songs on the platform. This is because each song finds its own niche. One song may be popular with dancers, other song with artists, other song with comedy sketches. So don't be afraid of pushing multiple songs from the same artist. If you are a creator and you have to choose, please take in consideration songs by all of these names, especially now that not everyone from the general public knows that these names also mean BTS, or that Yoongi has solo music under 2 names. If you're not a creator and you only want to do the easy part, which is liking and commenting, please know that the easy part is the most important part. TikTok songs going viral depends on you. So please do the easy part. Support multiple trends, not just one. According to studies, there's no magic bullet on going viral on TikTok. So don't obsess over one song, obsess over many. Number 5, don't only focus on the English songs. Billboard reported 46% of US TikTokers listen to music that is not in English.
Wow.
So if we're being completely honest, the songs in English will have more chances of going viral. But if we push them hard enough, the songs in Korean and Japanese can become trends as well. Shinu no ga Iwa and Miki Matsubara, which are in Japanese, became globally popular out of nowhere because they went viral on TikTok. Also, the general public during the Blood, Sweat and Tears trend had no idea what the song was saying, yet they still follow the trend. So the language doesn't matter as much as you think. What matters is the trend. What matters is the song being used again and again. Now, if you want to go the traditional trend route, which is a specific kind of dynamic that other people recreate, you would need to do the trends in English. So think about including the songs in Korean and Japanese by using one line of the song in English that a lot of people can recognize and recreate. Here are some examples of trends going viral only because of one line while ignoring the rest of the lyrics.
When you know, you know.
So, like this TikTok I showed before, you can also
okay. I was like, where's the funny? Okay.
So, like this TikTok I showed before, you can also find one line in English of a Korean song and do the trend around that one line. Number 6, BTS edits.
I got Tina, Tasha, and Toya. Shout out to the radio station again. Behind her back like I put her in some cuffs.
And every time he leave me alone, he always show the colors that you see in me.
Where's...
If you are a BTS edit account, I'm begging you to please use BTS music.
Bro, they got fire
it
music.
The vibe of my account is a horrible excuse because BTS has music of so many genres. So if the latest song is not your vibe, then use the BTS song that is. Like I said, it can be an old song or a not so popular B-side. If your vibe is old school BTS,
I'm not in a position, and I never will be, because you enjoy BTS and you enjoy BTS, but you're not really deep in it. You say that you can't find the vibe. What I've gotten is such a varied amount of sounds. I could find a vibe for damn near every single occasion. Oh God. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
It can be an old song or a not so popular B-side. If your vibe is old school BTS, then go ahead and use it. If your vibe is a B-side, an interlude, or even an instrumental, don't be afraid to use it, because all we need is that tiny bit of interest from the general public. All we need is one monthly stream from them. It's better if it's a new song so we can increase the streams of the new albums. But this number will rise no matter which song the general public listens to. Number 7, non-BTS edits. The other type of edits are the non-BTS edits. These are edits of series, movies, sports, and other celebrities. Just don't overthink
Zendaya.
it. If you can connect
Oh
the
my
song's
God.
lyrics to the theme of a series or movies,
I
then
love
do it.
Zendaya.
But if you can't, make your edit either way. The ARMY account's not using BTS music because it doesn't go with the vibe of their account will write about something. Edit accounts are more about the vibe than anything else. So you don't need to find the perfect song with the perfect lyrics that go with the perfect movie. Just go with the overall vibe of the song. For example, someone randomly made a fan edit of Justin and Selena with Yes or No by Jungkook.
Justin and Selena are
apparently,
dating?
Selena Gomez
Wow.
liked the TikTok. So I understand and support the effort of finding the perfect BTS song that we can relate to a popular series or movie. But the key is not in how perfectly the song and the content match. The key is in using the song. It doesn't matter if they don't correlate much. For example, from time to time, I find accounts that post clips of TV shows or movies with BTS's music in the background. It's as simple as this. The songs have nothing to do with the show, but this type of TikToks will make the viewers familiarize themselves with the song. Number 8, instrumentals. An
Love those.
underappreciated type of TikTok sound is instrumentals. Instrumentals don't always become specific trends or challenges, but their use is more flexible, so it's easier for people to use them on random TikToks, depending mostly on vibes only.
Yeah, these types of videos invoke unknown feelings within me. What is...
For example, this instrumental is used for spooky videos. So people
Back the
use it for
whoa!
scary makeup transformations, paranormal videos, horror sketches, horror movies, scary slideshows, and so much more. This other popular sound is not even an instrumental. It's the beginning of a Bad Bunny song before he actually starts singing. A Bad Bunny song before he actually starts singing.
Yeah, that person's not.
This song is used in very random TikToks that portray frustrating, weird, or unexpected moments. But like I said, it doesn't always have to be about one specific trend. This other popular sound by Lady Gaga only uses the beginning of the song before she starts singing. This sound is used in very random TikToks. The same way, this Melanie Martinez song, which also uses one line of a song and then a long instrumental part, started as a popular edit, and it turned into a popular sound about random things.
Just a play date to you.
This song by Madonna is not about aging or time, but it's
I
used
forgot
on
who
edits
that
showing
was.
famous people over the years.
Oh
This
my
popular
god,
sound
is that the older version of this guy? It's literally him, but
This
younger.
song by Madonna is not about aging or time, but it's used on
Is that not the guy? Wait, 2000. I don't know, bro. I don't know. His hair is incredible. Oh my god, is that real? Is that his real hair?
famous people over
Yo.
the years. This popular sound only uses
Hermione.
one line of the song referring to time, and then it uses a long instrumental part.
Why is she so bad?
This TikTok trend made this song become
my
the
God.
most popular Madonna song from her old discography.
I
So
forgot
once
her name,
again,
but I love her.
Don't overthink about the lyrics, and don't forget about BTS's older discography. BTS has spooky, romantic, and fun instrumentals,
Facts.
all parts of songs. Here are some examples.
You better back the fuck up. What the fuck? These are instrumentals? Wait. Go back? Hold on. Wait, no, I can't. But they're just snippets. Hold on. I don't. What is going on? Nah, TikTok is tweaking. Oh, blue side to the blue. Cautious Clay. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. That's fire. I like that a lot. And the scary TikToks was good. You feel me? TikTok ain't all that bad. It is all that bad, but there are some gems on there that we might have to actually appreciate and pay attention to. Should we start popping on TikTok? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I got enough to handle with this YouTube shit. And plus, I'm pretty sure people can only take so much of my face before they're like, who is this guy? He's so loud and annoying and he pauses too much. And why does he always shoot the gun at us? Because I like it. But I can see from like a creative standpoint so easily how I could use BTS's sounds to create some funny shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. So I won't be on TikTok all the time, but I might see what I like to do my part in promoting their songs and stuff, and also, you know, just promoting them in general. That's fire. I love the Eiffel Tower. That's one of my favorite like structures. Hey, this is giving me Paris vibes. Oh, I was just talking to Riker about this song. I like this. Hey. Great sounds.
Number 9, reposts.
Great.
Before, it was harder for us to increase our TikTok presence if you were not a TikTok creator, but not anymore thanks to this new feature. Repost will save us so much time and it's so easy to use. Every time you see an interesting TikTok with a BTS sound, repost it. It will be watched by your followers and even the followers of your followers. Just make sure they are normal non-K-pop videos to increase the likelihood of your followers familiarizing themselves with the song. I will be reposting every interesting TikTok I can find that uses BTS music. I will also be reposting the TikToks shared by this Twitter account, which focuses on promoting BTS sounds on TikTok. You don't have to follow my account because I don't plan on posting TikToks myself, but I will be reposting a lot. Also, even if you're a tiny... TikTok is, in my opinion, the only platform that we're not managing correctly. If the TikTok general public can help us, why don't we let them? Why are we constantly stopping the BTS trends? While researching for this video, I was surprised by how many times the general public and really big accounts used BTS songs, only for armies to stop them. Stop gatekeeping and accept the random interest, even if it's just because of a momentary trend. We can talk about increasing the fandom on TikTok, but we cannot jump to that step without at least making the general public stream one of their songs one time in 1 month. Let's increase all of the members' monthly listeners. So I'll repeat everything one more time. If you see a BTS sound being used by the general public, like the TikTok and repost it. That's it. If you want, comment something about the TikTok, not about the song. So let's see how this works, and after some time, I'll probably make a follow-up video about this TikTok situation.
Yay!
What was my video?
Yay!
Oh, bro. Boracity magazine. I don't know what you were chatting about in the beginning, saying that this is all going to be boring stuff. I was heavily entertained. Ain't gonna cap to you, this was very, very entertaining. And I hope I was able to make this entertaining for y'all. Also, did I do good on the pausing stuff? Because I don't want to be talking over her, but sometimes I do just be chatting. So let me know. I actually want to know. I'm talking to you, so you got to talk back to me. What was that face? Why did I do that? I don't know. So maybe we should increase our presence on TikTok a little bit, just a little bit, just a smidgen. I can see a lot of comedy sketches that involve BTS music. I can 100% see that. How y'all feel about that? Am I a comedic person? I don't think so. I think I say stupid shit that has the potential to be funny. If it mean the potential is there, but sometimes it lands somewhere like it lands somewhere else. Typically on a baby's head. No, babies are cool, but suspicious. Oh god, they suspicious, bro. Half of them probably not even babies for real. They like some other type of creature that we have yet to identify. I think what she said made sense. I ain't gonna lie to you. K-pop scares me, not as much as it did when I first started reacting, because the tribe is gonna protect me. When I first listened to Jin's song like months ago, the comments I was getting was like, hold on, I don't know if I want this. I realized two things actually. I realized that I didn't want this type of attention, and two, this would be a great way to grow my channel. However, I didn't want to grow my channel based off of that thing. I wanted to grow it organically. I wanted people to realize that I wouldn't just be watching BTS. I'd be watching whatever the hell I wanted. If you wanted to pull up, cool. If not, also cool. And once I really solidified that I'm gonna be watching a bunch of stuff, because after that Jin video, I didn't do anything BTS related for a couple months. I'm very happy that I decided to do it this way, because I feel like the bond that I have with the music that they've created and with my community is just much more closer, because they kind of know for a fact. At least I hope the people in my community know for a fact that I'm in here for life. I wouldn't mind making another TikTok account that's like focused on BTS only. That'd be interesting. I feel like I don't want that much attention though. I ain't gonna cat to you, bro, because the way TikTok works, anything could go like really viral, and I don't want like millions of people to be viewing my shit, if I'm being honest, bro. Eventually I'm gonna get to that point, but I want to get to there gradually, not overnight. That's too scary. I ain't gonna cat to you. So like, let me know what y'all think. Oh, speaking of the opinions of the tribe, when I tell y'all like stuff about my relationship and whatnot, I'm actually asking, like I'm not just saying stuff just to start a conversation. No, I need help. Like, I'm actually asking y'all for help when I tell y'all stuff about my life, how I'm a little bit confused on which path I should go. Yeah, like every single bit of advice that y'all gave me was 100% needed on God. So don't ever think that you're like overstepping your bounds, because I'll tell you, I'll say it, like I don't want any advice. I'm just kind of ranting. No, when I speak to y'all, I really want y'all to like speak to me back. Otherwise I'll feel lonely. So don't do that to me. Comments about my last video and the purpose of this channel. What you mean by that, cuh?
Since I started this channel, I knew that some of my takes were going to be controversial. Talking about BTS and their position in the global music world makes a lot of people uncomfortable. It makes K-pop fans uncomfortable because BTS is bigger than K-pop. It makes mainstream pop fans uncomfortable because they don't want to recognize that a foreign group is part of their world. And it makes music critics uncomfortable because it's hard for them to accept that they were wrong about BTS and the stereotypes about their music. I knew criticism from all of them was coming, and believe it or not, I also expected some criticism from ARMYs, because I genuinely think that ARMYs are very diverse, and we as a fandom believe that all of us can disagree in some things and still all be part of ARMY. I see a lot of very respectful disagreement between ARMYs when I talk about BTS's music and their position in the global music world. I don't have a problem with these disagreements. I've said it in the comment section, and sometimes I even encourage ARMYs to engage in dialogues and respectful discussions.
That's really real.
But every time I talk about BTS in relation to other artists, I see some ARMYs being a little not analytical when I talk about the reality of other artists they like. I can see that some of these ARMYs are multi-stans, but some others are not. Some just consider these groups an exception in K-pop, just like they consider BTS an exception. Some believe what I believe about the K-pop industry. Some are self-proclaimed BTS pop stans. BTS pop is just a fun term created by Korean media to basically say that BTS is too different from K-pop to be considered K-pop. So they are their own genre. They are BTS pop.
That's
this
hard.
term is not meant to be taken seriously, but I think it can still help us understand two ways in which ARMYs see BTS. So if these ARMYs
I see them as both, to be honest.
the same lenses as me, why are we disagreeing? The answer, I think, it's pretty simple and normal. We have different opinions about music, the industry, and life.
Unless BTS themselves says that they have outgrown K-pop, then from what I've seen like about BTS, they respect the pioneers of those in K-pop. they acknowledge that they are part of K-pop. I just think that you can simultaneously be part of something while also be something different. You feel me? I'm a reaction channel, but we can't deny that I'm a different type of reaction channel. You feel me?
See BTS in the same lenses as me, why are we disagreeing? The answer, I think, it's pretty simple and normal. We have different opinions about music, the industry, and life in general. What I don't like is that sometimes ARMYs who I genuinely believe are ARMYs, sometimes they are even subscribed to my channel and everything,
I'm subscribed.
assume that I hate every single K-pop group, including
Nah,
the
I
one
don't think you do.
exception, or that I don't know K-pop as much as them because I don't agree with their personal opinion about everyone who is not BTS. And this effect makes sense. Just think about it. We are all in the same page when it comes to BTS. We all believe BTS has amazing music.
Right.
We all believe that BTS deserves better in the industry, and
Right.
we want them to succeed. But our opinions on everyone who is not BTS will be different at some point. That is normal. But as viewers, I think these ARMYs will have a small sense of betrayal at some point with my channel. Because there is this notion that we agree on everything, but we actually don't. We are different people, so we will disagree at some point.
I ain't gonna lie. So far, me and the tribe been kind of locked in from when it comes to what we like actually watch and like. But there will come a point where the tribe, I hope. Nah, I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie to you because the tribe is so diverse. Somebody in the tribe is gonna like what I watch. I remember when I watched ATs, folks was sick. Folks was sick talking about some. I thought you were different. You're the same reactor that betrayed me 3 years ago. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I do get it. I was never here to be your personal reactor. I'm not a robot. Like, I'm a regular ass nigga. Oh God, I am. I'm not no different. I'm just trying to hang out with my community and survive, bro.
Sense of betrayal at some point with my channel, because there is this notion that we agree on everything, but we actually don't. We are different people, so we will disagree at some point. You just don't see it because I only talk about what we already agree on, and my videos can in a way reinforce your own opinion. So every time I am a little critical at someone who is not BTS, there will be a couple of ARMYs with the typical comment of, I usually agree with you, but I think you don't know enough about this other group or subject, so you shouldn't talk about it. Or you should just stick to talking about BTS. And I find this funny because sometimes they feel offended about the tiniest non-problematic things I say about other groups. I really try to be neutral when it comes to everyone outside of BTS, especially if they deserve some type of artistic credit. But I don't like giving my opinion about artists who are not BTS in this channel because this is a BTS channel and I plan to maintain it that way. But I feel like at this point, I need to tell you some of my real opinions because number one, I want you to see that your assumption of my opinion is actually the complete opposite of reality. And number two, if you're getting worked up about a neutral comment or fact I mention and see it as hateful, then I think you're not analyzing what I'm saying. You're just reacting to it. And that is not the point of a video essay. I cannot connect all the dots for you. You need to do some analysis to understand why I'm saying the things I'm saying without assuming that I just hate on everyone. So I'm going to address some of the many assumptions about me some people were commenting in my last video. That means that I will talk about my opinions about artists who are not BTS for the first and I hope for the last time here because this is a BTS channel. In my last video, I talked about BTS's place in the HYBE family and why this whole concept doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you disagree with this, that is completely fine. That was never my problem and it never will be. We can all talk about it in the comments. Respectful discussions are welcomed by me. And I may even change my own opinion of this subject. But while giving my reasons why I don't believe the HYBE family is or should be a thing, I mentioned a couple of facts that some people had problems with. To start, I mentioned that since TXT is part of Big Hit, the group was giving artistic liberties from the beginning. This can be reflected in their songwriting and producing credits from their first 2 years. Some TXT fans said that I was unfair to TXT for only showing their credits in their first 2 years. But that's why I clarified by saying, even though they just started, they had all these credits. I was not saying they are rookies now. I was putting them in the context of their first 2 years when they were rookies to compare their credits to ENHYPEN's lack of credits in the same time period, their first 2 years. I did this to be equal and to prove my point.
I don't even understand, low-key, what you just said. What? So folks was mad because they thought she was calling TXT rookies? I'd be kind of confused if somebody called BTS rookies. Them niggas have literally been doing this shit for a decade. Yeah, okay.
That's why I clarified by saying, even though they just started, they had all these credits. I was not saying they are rookies now. I was putting them in the context of their first 2 years when they were rookies to compare their credits to Enhypen's lack of credits in the same time period, their first 2 years. I did this to be equal and to prove my point that in their first years, Big Hit and Belief Lab have very different attitudes with their groups. That's it. That's all I said. I never mentioned my opinion about these groups, their music, their achievements, or if they are hardworking or not. I even said the line, whether you think the lyrics are good or bad, when talking about TXT's writing credits, to prove that at the end of the day, your opinion and my opinion about their songwriting doesn't change the fact that they do write their music. It's a fact. So some TXT fans felt offended that I said whether you think their lyrics are good or bad. And people who don't like TXT said that I was actually defending TXT too much because I fell for Big Hit's image of authenticity, and that TXT actually had a lot of guide and help by seasoned producers. But again, I never denied any of this. I'm stating a fact. They were given opportunities to write their songs. Others said it was disrespectful from me to call Enhypen
Bro, why can't people just enjoy the music? Are folks trying to say Big Hit is presenting the image of authenticity and they're not actually authentic? That doesn't feel true though. I mean, who knows? TXT actually had a lot of guide and help by seasoned producers. Doesn't BTS have seasoned producers? I mean, they have Augusty, you feel me? But that's different though. BTS is on a completely different, you feel me?
You think their lyrics are good or bad. And people who don't like TXT said that I was actually defending TXT too much because I fell for Big Hit's image of authenticity, and that TXT actually had a lot of guide and help by seasoned producers. But again, I never denied any of this. I'm stating a fact. They were given opportunities to write their songs. Others said it was disrespectful from me to call Enhypen performers instead of artists because they do write lyrics, but these are not chosen by their company, and that's why they don't have writing credits. And do you see the problem with these conclusions? The TXT members do get a lot of help by producers, but I never said they didn't. I'm just mentioning reality. I never said I liked or didn't like their songwriting. Even if you think these are good or bad lyrics, they are still theirs. That's why I said there's some kind of artistic liberty in their group. As part of Big Hit, the TXT members are given multiple opportunities to compose, and these opportunities are not given to Enhypen by their label Belief Lab. And I'm sorry, but I think it's not disrespectful from me to call Enhypen performers, because that's what they are. Calling them artists because they write songs that we never listen to because they are rejected would be like calling a medicine student a doctor, even though they keep failing their exam to get their doctor's degree.
Oh, shit.
And you can believe that the Enhypen members are actually good songwriters, and the ones who are in the wrong are the label executives for rejecting their music. I'm curious to know how you get to that conclusion because we don't know how they write. But let's say that you are right. They are good songwriters, but are not given the opportunities. Then you go and fight their label. Don't fight me for simply stating a fact. They don't write their music. They are performers. So if you have faith in their songwriting abilities, go and fight for them. But don't assume I hate them for mentioning they don't write their songs. And if you truly value their performance, you wouldn't be offended by me calling them performers, because being a performer is not an insult. Being a performer is difficult and requires training. One of my favorite performers are actually the baby metal singers. They don't write their music. Their music is, like I would say, given to them. And just like what happens in K-pop, they were created by an entertainment agency, and the members were chosen for their physical appearance and performance abilities. But they are not songwriters, and that is just a fact. That doesn't mean I hate them. I actually love them, but I cannot deny reality and get mad at everyone stating this fact. So these are my real opinions. I'm not a TXT fan defending them too much. I'm not crazy about every TXT song, but I cannot pretend like they are not involved in their music. That is just reality. I'm not an Enhypen hater because they are performers. When the music is my taste, I love performers, but I won't have faith in a songwriting ability I don't know exists. Another thing being said is that I'm misinterpreting Les SERAFIM's fearless concept. This is exactly what I said. This new girl group has a fearless concept, which aligns to one of BTS's main messages of self-acceptance and empowerment. The difference is that BTS reached their empowerment message by themselves. If you want to be really specific, RM and Suga did. It was an obvious conclusion by the way they've been writing about the subject over the years. On the other hand, it can be seen in the Les Seraphim documentary that the Les Seraphim members were sat down and explained with a PowerPoint presentation the fearless concept that they will have to interpret. So all I said was that the Les Seraphim members were given their fearless concept, while on the other hand, BTS came up with their empowerment message themselves. I never said that the Les Seraphim members were not fearless. I watched the documentary. I know they were chosen to be part of the group because they went through different struggles in their lives, and that made them fearless. But I never denied this. I just said that they didn't come up with this concept. I believe they are fearless. Otherwise, they would not have been chosen. But if their label would have given them another concept to debut, they would have just interpreted that because they are not the ones coming up with their concept. The label executives are. So although I don't think following the executives' idea is very fearless of them, I'm still glad they were chosen because of this and not other superficial factors. I'm glad they are given the chance to participate in their music because in my opinion, they deserve it. So here's another personal opinion about a non-BTS group that I hope I never get to mention again in this channel because this is a BTS channel. But when it comes to K-pop girl groups, actually, Les Seraphim is my favorite at the moment. I like their music, but most importantly, I like that they can actually perform live. They have intense choreographies, and in non-televised shows, their mic is on. You don't understand how much I respect that. But again, I cannot deny reality. Their fearless concept was given to them. They didn't come up with it. Mentioning this reality doesn't make me a hater. And I don't know how some of you came to the conclusion that I want to disrespect Les Seraphim and their writing credits, when I mentioned them in the conclusion of the video as an example of a group that follow BTS's and Big Hit's mission statement of authenticity. If you connect the dots, I'm basically saying their fearless concept is real and authentic to them. But all you heard was they were sat down and explained their concept with a PowerPoint presentation.
That's what
and
happened
stopped
though.
Thinking. I
Oh,
just
shit.
said a fact about their label's actions. That doesn't mean I think the girls are fearless only because it's their concept. Next is New.
Listen, citizens of the net, stop thinking so one-dimensionally. Tribe, I know y'all don't think like this. This is why I really fucks with y'all. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro, because y'all really see both perspectives.
That doesn't mean I think the girls are fearless only because it's their concept. Next is New Jeans. What I said about New Jeans was that the executive producer's words about the group feel too much about the producer and not about the group. And that's not something Big Hit would do. Therefore, the Hype family does not align in their methods once again. So I said exactly this. So New Jeans may have a musical style that is refreshing in the K-pop industry. Their concept is different, and it has successfully attracted a great part of BTS's audience. But this sound and concept will not feel authentic to these girls if their label keeps taking the entire credit. Even if the New Jeans girls wrote one line in a song, which by the way they did, that's still something the CEO should be celebrating, but her words make the New Jeans members feel interchangeable. I really cannot understand how so many New Jeans fans got to the conclusion that I hate New Jeans. I said that their musical style is refreshing in the music industry.
You did say that.
I said that they should also be given credit for their artistic contributions, even if it's not a lot. And
You
if
did say
connect
that, I ain't
the
gonna lie.
dots,
You
I
did.
basically said that they deserve to be recognized as more than just the CEO's vision. But I saw a lot of people pretending like what I said was the New Jeans girls wrote one line in a song, when what I actually said was even if the New Jeans girls wrote one line in a song, which by the way they did, that's still something the CEO should be celebrating. See the difference? The New Jeans members don't write a lot of their music,
they still wrote one line,
deserve
yeah.
the recognition from their contributions.
Yeah.
And please, let's not pretend like they wrote a lot. Their names are last in the writing credits, which means they wrote the least. One of the members even talked about the exact line she wrote, so it's not like they did a lot, but this is still a contribution I think deserves credit. I also saw some people defending the CEO because she actually did not only give the opportunity but the task to the New Jeans girls to write some lyrics. And good for her for doing this, but her actions don't align with her words. And these words were necessary to show when talking about the label's image and mission. Again, I never said I liked or disliked the New Jeans members. I even defended their small contribution by saying that comparing them to debut BTS was not too fair because they were writing songs for themselves and others years before debuting in BTS. So New Jeans had a disadvantage in this aspect, but for their first try, they deserve the recognition. I acknowledged it multiple times in the video, so I don't know why New Jeans fans say I'm being unfair to them. Finally, some people were upset that I didn't have a section about some self-produced artists part of the hype labels, like 17 and Zico. What I see is that they were expecting the same kind of words I had for TXT, but for these other self-produced artists, and I blame myself for not explaining something that I thought was obvious. I didn't include them because, as I thought you could tell, I focused on artists who debuted or just started having artistic liberties only after their labels became part of hype, because this means that hype had some kind of impact on them and their music. 17 and Zico have always been self-produced, and I also didn't have a section for From Is 9, a group who also writes some of their songs. Either way, these artists and their labels' ideology didn't change by becoming part of hype, so the hype family idea didn't affect these groups' principles positively or negatively, so it's not really necessary for me to talk about them. Some people said that these artists being self-produced was important information I purposefully omitted, but their situations were not affected in any way by becoming part of hype. They are just as artistically free as they used to be. And at the beginning, no one was saying anything about Zico or From Is 9. That became a later excuse. People just wanted me to talk about 17 in a positive light because they write their songs and they saw me saying positive things about TXT and New Jeans for this same accomplishment. And like I said, I would have done that if the situation demanded it, but it didn't, so I didn't have a section for them. Instead, I mentioned what was necessary. In the conclusion, I talked about popular fandom crossovers between armies and other groups. I said that if armies do end up following other hype groups, they usually follow the ones who show a message, a concept, or authenticity like BTS. As examples, I mentioned Les Seraphim, New Jeans, 17, and TXT. I didn't have to, but I did give them credit for being authentic, but it wasn't enough for their fans. So here's my real opinion about 17 and the one I shared on Twitter. Since I did mention 17 in the video as part of the list of authentic artists, yet people still wanted me to talk highly about them and dedicate them a section, I asked how could I nicely tell these group's fans that I don't want to talk about their songwriting or if it's good or bad, because I, personally, for my taste, in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of their songwriting. Like I recognize in the video, there are many armies who are, understandably, also fans of this group, but I don't understand what makes them believe that I will like every self-produced artist.
No, you gotta respect Boracity is standing on business. In my opinion, don't like they shit. Trash. No, she didn't say that. She did not say that. Do not take my words and just think that's what she said. I don't want folks to think that I'm trying to start up any beef. This is all jokes, okay? I don't care, okay? I don't care about your group.
What the fuck did you say?
No, that's not true. Hold on. Let me relax. Give me 1 second. I just don't want no beef on the internet, bro. That shit gonna make me mad because it's really, are we doing this over music? Seriously, bro? Over people that don't even know we exist? Please stop it. We got too much shit to be worried about. I feel like Boracity would be very, very horrible, like, to argue with. Because from what I'm seeing, bro, all she does is just relay facts. I understand you want to defend whatever group you stand, but why not defend the group when it's appropriate? That would make your defense of them even more meaningful versus you just defending them off of anything. People blindly defend their favorites without even really analyzing the statement that comes out of folks' mouth. Feel me? It's like, bro, you didn't even really hear what I said. Why, like, this conversation is basically one-sided. You took a sentence and ran with it. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, you just wanted to tell your opinion without any consideration as to like what I really said for real, which is cool, I guess, but I don't know if you expect me to say anything back, because I won't. I hate conversations like that where I say something and you take the tiny bit portion of what I said and you construct the entire argument out of it. Whoa.
This group, but I don't understand what makes them believe that I will like every self-produced artist or that I have to talk positively about them in relation to BTS because they are self-produced. This is the bare minimum to be an artist, so I applaud them for being an anomaly in K-pop. I mentioned their authenticity in the video, but their fans still want more from me. They ask me to talk more about them every time I mention writing your own songs in K-pop, and this is a subject present in a lot of my videos. So at this point, point it feels like they want praise, and I'm not going to give them that because I'm not a fan. I'm sorry.
You gotta keep it real.
Examples, I say what I have to say, what is necessary for me to say. But that's it. I don't have to give praise or hate to a group because I like them or dislike them. I could because it's my channel and these are my opinions. But to support every point that will lead to a conclusion I want to share, I try to be as neutral as possible and share only the facts about everyone who is not BTS.
And I see that.
The only opinions I will share are about BTS because this is a BTS channel. And I will mention basic facts about other artists and performers because they are all part of the music industry and they will have some correlation to BTS at some point. I see some people saying that I should just give the facts, but I am not an information channel making introduction videos to BTS. All of my videos, including the least controversial ones, are video essays, and these video essays will include multiple facts and information, but these facts and information just work as support for my thesis statement, and a thesis statement is the opinion or conclusion one gets after analyzing the evidence, aka the facts and information. So I just wanted to make this video to clarify that this is a video essay channel on subjects surrounding BTS. Don't take my videos as informational videos. They can feel that way because I mention a lot of facts, but I want you to analyze what I say and connect the dots because I don't want to be over-explaining unnecessary points that are not even my opinions, like I did today. You don't need to be debating me on the facts. Debate me on the interpretations and conclusions. But before that, be respectful and ask yourself, what is my purpose of making a section about some things and not about other things? Don't jump into the conclusion that I hate a group you like because I said a fact about them. Like I
What the what is this? Tell Emmy happy birthday. I already did that. Alarm. What the
of making a section about some things and not about other things. Don't jump into the conclusion that I hate a group you like because I said a fact about them. Like I explained now, sometimes my opinion is the complete opposite of what you assume it is. So don't tell me to stick to BTS every time I mention a not so flattering fact about someone else you like or a fair recognition of someone you don't like. Please, let's just all be a little more critical and respectful than that.
damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Boracity is standing on business. You gotta respect the fact that despite how easy it is to pander, she's not doing it, bro. Yeah, I know how I feel about keeping shit real. I respect that heavily. A lot of niggas not gonna be pleased with the opinions I have. I don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it truthful. The tribe knows the type of energy I have, okay? I gotta go run errands with my mom. I know, I'm a grown-ass man, but my mom wants me to take her to Walmart, so... And you think I'm gonna say no? First of all, she's Haitian. Second of all, she's my mom. Like, I don't think no from me exists in her mind. I don't even think it exists in my mind, to be honest with you. Who am I to say no to my mom if she wants something? I'm gonna end it here. However, by the time you watch this, go to my Patreon. There should be some new Bon Voyage up, so go entertain yourself with... That might be future me or past me, I don't know. Have fun. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I definitely did. I think I said everything I wanted to say, like in regards to both videos. Also, new Shutterita episode with IU. We in there like swimwear. On God. That's literally gonna be the next video. Alright, I love y'all. Enough for me. No, seriously, enough for me. It's been your boy Tribe Loui. And if I don't see you tomorrow, good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
It's the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin. When I post a video, I'm gonna need y'all to attend. Thank you for the view, but I ain't done with you. 2023, I'm about to be Jordan with the flu. Yeah, join the tribe. Yeah, join the tribe. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe.